Hello and welcome. My name is Tom Shima, and today is Thursday, August 27th. Last time on Persona a Day, that film festival I've been enjoying continued, and of all the people to try to invite yesterday, Koromaru wanted to see a movie. Unfortunately, it was kind of obvious I was trying to take a dog to the movies, and they weren't going to let us do that, so we ended up taking a nice long walk, and I promised that once that movie comes out on DVD, I'd pick the DVD up and we could watch it together. It was still a fun day, the two of us, but not exactly the day we planned it to be. As a side benefit, though, by trying to get into the movie with Koromaru, that did increase my courage, and that took me to the maximum rank of courage. In the evening, there weren't as many plans, so it was nice for the team and I to have that chance to go back to Tartarus. It was all about exploring last night. We made it all the way to the barrier floor on floor 118. We managed to fully clear out a Monad passage and find a new major arcana for shuffle time, and I took our team's average level pretty close to that of everybody else. It's been a great week so far for progress. Social skills, Tartarus, levels, it's all been wonderful. Can I keep it up? What more do we need to focus on before next week? Will there be time for relaxation in the mix? Find out on today's episode of Persona a Day. Okay, so here we are. This is where things wrapped up last night at the end of the night. It was a good night in Tartarus. It was a good day overall yesterday. There was a lot to be happy with. You can see our levels. We're looking pretty good right now. I think everybody's average level when we checked was around 41, and I'm pretty close to that. We've got a few people, Yamitsuru, Aigis, and Koromaru, who are just under 40. But then we've got some standouts, Yukari, myself, and Fuka, that are 42, 43. So it's a good mix. And we've got just over a week until the full moon, so I feel pretty good right now. There's still going to be more to do between then, but ending last night seeing that felt really good. But this is where we went back to the dorm.
Oh, hello.
So let's do that and get on with the actual day. So yes, that was how Wednesday wrapped up and takes us on into today, Thursday the 27th. Summer vacation will be over soon. The film festival's almost over too. That film festival, I keep talking about that. It's been saying it's almost over for the last few days now, and I keep wondering, is today the last day? Is tomorrow the last day? Again, I'm assuming that since it's saying it's almost over, that implies that it's not over. And this might be that time where it's going to let me invite other people. I mean, this last handful of days, I've been the one inviting people out. Last week, I had been the one receiving the invites from classmates and other friends. But these last few days, I've been the one talking to people at the dorm and going with them. So I've been to the movies with Yukari and Akihiko. I tried to go with Koromaru, but that didn't quite work out. But I wonder if there's just going to be that chance to maybe go with Junpei or Mitsuru. I don't know, Chairman Akutsuki maybe? Who knows? I see him around sometimes. But yeah, this film festival, it's been so much fun as well. So I've been really enjoying having that experience over the summer break. There's something that we can't do once school gets back in session. That just, it really epitomizes being away from school and doing something with our time that we can only do now. So I'm going to look at that today and see where we can go with that probably. I don't want to, hard commit to that depending on what other opportunities are out there, but that just kind of stays a front runner like it's been the last few days. Maybe I should invite someone from the dorm to go with me. Yeah, we'll see who's available and wants to go today. I was amazed that it was Koromaru yesterday. I've got a few messages. Ooh. These would both be fun opportunities as well. Chihiro, sorry to bother you. Hello, it's Fushimi. Would you like to go somewhere together? Sorry for the short notice. If you have some time and are interested, please let me know before the end of the afternoon. Thank you. And Bebe, are you free? Hello, we have today off. I want to go out, Tom, don't know. It would be nice to see the both of them, but... So, there's a lot of things that would be nice to do today. It would be nice to see a movie. There's other social link opportunities, potentially. The elderly couple at Bookworms. Possibly Hayase. I'm not sure if he's available. I haven't done much with him yet, so his schedule isn't quite as in my head. I think we saw Maiko at the shrine yesterday, so she's probably not available. Still thinking, that film festival, just to do something fun with friends. It also contributes to some of my social stats. I want to brag on that again, too. Talked about it in the opening, but I took my courage up. Oh, it even says max there next to it. Rank 6, badass. Still need to work on my charm and my academics. Those will come in time. But it was really nice to max that out yesterday. It's going to kind of change the approach for certain things going forward as well, because I don't need to work on my courage anymore. So if there's a choice between something that contributes to courage and something that works on something else, it would probably behoove me to pick the latter. Not that I'm going to necessarily take it all just on a min-max style things. I mean, if something's going to be fun and fit our story, that's really what I want to do, but I'm also going to try to play it smart as much as I can and not waste my time, because it is such a valuable resource. But if we're having fun, I guess we're not wasting our time, no matter what we're doing. So, talking all that out, let's start with the remaining mail we've got. Suimitsu. I don't know why. That's another social link I do need to get back to, because it's so easy to just see him around every day that it almost becomes easier to forget him, which is unfortunate to say, but he has been, sitting right there this whole time, too. Meat, veggie meat. Welcome to the bottomless pit of hunger pangs. Won't you join me? Alright, so we've got some good social link opportunities, potentially. A movie still sounds like a lot of fun. It is the half moon today, it looks like. We've got 9 days until the full moon. It's going to be here before we know it, which I feel good about making the progress we've made so far. I'm keeping pace. There's still going to be more to do between now and then, but I don't feel behind right now. Our equipment is all good. I bought all the best stuff I could get from Officer Kurosawa. I do want to stop by the antique store today. I did finally find that topaz I was looking for, so that can continue that trading quest for Elizabeth. We've got a variety of people to talk to today. Okay, and I wonder, I'm going to do it a little differently and probably double back here after our walk and talk to everybody, because we're going to have that chance to invite somebody to go to the movies. I've already been with Akihiko, so I would assume, that we probably can't go with the same person multiple times. I've been with Yukari. I attempted to go with Koromaru. I see a speech bubble over Aigis there, and I see one over Junpei. That's something new to talk about. Whether that means either of them would want to go, hard to say, but I thought it was going to be Junpei yesterday because he wanted to talk about some stuff, and Aigis and Koromaru were standing here. And I would have really been sure that Aigis and Koromaru were going to do something else with their day, and I was going to go to the movie with Junpei. But I was wrong about that, and it was Koromaru and I that attempted to go. Let's check the TV while we're here. Weather site went down after being flooded with hits. It's likely the outage was caused by students planning their summer vacations. Yeah, summertime is running out. It's, the game told us as soon as the day started. It's kind of an unfortunate reality of things, but it is the 27th today. We go back to school on Tuesday the 1st there, so we still have a little bit of time, and I want to do everything I can to enjoy it. It's going to potentially be a busier week next week, with school starting on the 1st and the full moon here on the 5th. But, that's life. When you've got these downtimes, you really got to enjoy them for those busier times that follow them up. I can't think Koromaru and I are going to go anywhere today, so let's at least talk to him before I head out. See if he's still kind of feeling a little bummed about yesterday playing out the way it did. Oh, so far he looks okay. Arf, arf, arf. Yeah. What a good way to start the day. Koromaru is full of energy. All right. But yeah, I'm going to take that walk around town. I want to stop at a few places at the mall. Then we'll come back here and make the rest of the plans. This might be a new apathy syndrome student. It might not be, but... New or not, that's what it sounds like in this world. There's bookworms. There's a lot of social links that I do want to get back to, but having these movies these last weeks now, it's just been a lot of fun to get there and see those with people. I did make some social skill progress with some friends, but the social stat progress has been really nice as well. And our social links, we've got a pretty good breakdown of levels. There's still a ways to go on a lot of them, but we're not too far off on some. Especially the online game. I would really love, depending on when this film festival wraps up, to maybe Sunday hopefully have a chance to play this again and see if we can maybe hit the next rank there. We're pretty close with Maiko as well. And then we're a little ways on some others like Tanaka and Mutatsu-san. But that's the other side. On the evening side of those social links, I've been doing a lot with the people at the dorm to try to unlock some of their characteristics. And that's been a lot of fun as well, because once those characteristics are unlocked, those will persist. They'll just be added benefits going forward forever. So it's been beneficial to do that for the combat side of things, and also just fun to make that connection outside of just being in combat and Tartarus together. I don't know what tonight's going to bring, but I mean, we'll wait until we get to tonight to think about tonight, I suppose. We'll enjoy the day while we're in the day. Still nothing new to buy here at the Net Cafe. I don't see anybody else around here that wants to talk about anything. Yep, things are looking good. And it makes sense. I try to make my rounds usually pretty much daily. So we're usually been pretty good about talking to everybody. But I just like how everybody's got their own little storyline that goes on. So just keeping as current as I can on that's been a lot of fun. Theater looks busy today. Ooh. And we're seeing more apathy syndrome people around. Kind of interesting to talk about apathy syndrome, and I would like to think that this person here, obviously in front of me, seems to be exhibiting signs of that or some other problem, but it's interesting to apply the concept of apathy syndrome. Apathy, the idea of not caring. You'd think, or at least I would like to think, somebody, somewhere, if they saw a person laying on the ground like that, would take some kind of action. I'm not sure even what my character could do at that point, so there's kind of that wishful thinking and saying somebody should do something, but not doing anything myself either, but it kind of makes you wonder a little bit, right? What about you, apathy syndrome man? Are you going to help? Nah. Okay. That was about the response I expected. Once again, nobody else seems to have anything they want to talk about. Mew for the energetic cat. Hello to the timid cat. It's kind of fun to just even have that back alley section there where there's not a lot of interacting to do, but it still has become an important part of the playthrough to me. There was that weak cat that we were able to feed a while ago that became the energetic cat and isn't there anymore, but even still, every day being able to go back there and just think about wondering how that cat is doing, what it's out there doing and seeing and experiencing. Hopefully things are going well for him. But yeah, I mean, especially that area. I've talked about how in a lot of my past playthroughs, I didn't really do much at the Port Island station. Typically, if it was a school day, I would go right to whatever social activity was going on, and so I wouldn't even really make my way over there. It would just be in one of those random places, and by evening you can't go there, so I never really saw it. So to make it a more focal point in my playthrough now, I've been really enjoying that. Gourmet King, hope you're doing well. We're already on this side of things, so let's continue on to Officer Kurosawa. Everybody's rescued. That was another nice thing. 2 nights ago, I was able to rescue the missing person here, and a cat. But I'd been kind of putting that one off for a while, so it really did feel good to take care of that. And my gear is good, but I've got some stuff to sell, so let's stop in here.
Oh, yeah.
So, Officer Kurosawa, thank you for the support.
What'd you bring?
I've got a few things to sell here.
Wanna sell in bulk?
$17,490. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Sure, it's a deal.
Thinking about a total like that, if I had that much at the start of the game, if I came in here to sell and had 17,000 yen, I felt like I'd be able to buy anything I wanted at that point. So just to like, oh yeah, that was one night of Tartarus. And that wasn't even some of the better nights we've had recently. Income is going up. Costs are going up as well to kind of keep that in check. But to have 318,000 yen on hand, that's really nice. But Officer Kurosawa, thank you for taking care of things like that. I will be back as we go forward.
You finished? Be seeing you.
And if I am going to a movie today, which is currently the plan, I don't need to worry about having any specific persona with me, since we're not working on a social link with those. Which just means I don't need to worry about picking anything up in from the compendium here. I've got a good variety of persona on hand as well, between what I found and what I fused. I do want to go through and take a more proper look before we get to next Saturday. There are some potential coverages and abilities that might be lacking, so I just want to be as ideally as prepared as I can be for whatever, not knowing what we're coming up against, whatever we can be prepared for, but that doesn't really need to be worried about right away.
Good day.
I was able to complete a request for Elizabeth yesterday by finding a fifth old document. And actually, that, as I was saying that, reminds me I have to stop by the antique
Accepting a
store
request?
because I should be able to work on this Aojiru. Maybe I should... Well, I'm right here. Let's stop and say hi to Igor first off while we're here. I updated the compendium last night, so nothing to worry about there. Like I say, I don't need to worry about summoning or fusing anything. So this is just a nice little quick social visit.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Igor, Elizabeth, thank you all for the help. We're getting close to that full moon. I'm going to keep counting on you, but I wouldn't be where I am without you. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
We look forward to your next visit.
Don't want to take up too much of their time. Even though it doesn't look to me like they're busy, I'm sure they're doing whatever they want to be doing, and I don't want to take them away from that. Even if to me it doesn't look like they're busy, they could still totally be busy. They might just be humoring me. Nah, I don't think they do that, but yeah, you know what I mean. But I actually am here with some business today.
Go on, look around.
This vintage yagen. A tool for grinding up herbs to make medicine. Might please someone. I wanted to pick that up for the pharmacist next door, and I needed a second topaz. I had one for a while, and I managed to find two of them yesterday in
Officer
Tartarus.
Kurosawa and I go way back. He and my neighbors usually keep me in the loop about everything going on.
I love the little bits of flavor text, like her talking about how she and Officer Kurosawa go way back. It makes you wonder, and she doesn't need to specify anything more. She's just saying what she's saying, but I love that little extra detail. Makes you think.
You like that one?
But I do. I will take the vintage yagen, please. I've got the 2 turquoise and the 1 turquoise of 70, and the 2 topaz.
Have you decided? We have a deal.
So that's that.
Which one?
I don't think there was anything that I had materials for that seemed to be worth... Yeah. But maybe the
What would you
ore.
like?
No poison. Okay. So, elemental boosts and status blocks. Good stuff, but not what I'm in the market for.
Is that all you need?
It is. So, thank you for the trade.
Hope to see you soon.
And with luck, I can take this next door and trade that off for some of that Aojiru that Elizabeth wanted. Hey kid, what's up? Wait, is that the vintage yagen? How the hell did you get your hands on this? Trade secret? I made an exchange for it. Yeah, I've got nothing to hide. We made a deal. That's what she wanted. Commerce as it is, not a secret. I made an exchange. I see. Well, as long as you didn't break any laws, I'm not going to pry. Okay. Well, he did know that this is a valuable item. He was talking since this request became available, about hoping he could get enough money and that she would sell him this vintage yagen that he really wanted. So obviously, yeah, there's some value to it, and I could see wondering, how does a high schooler come up with something like that? But he's not going to pry, so I appreciate that as well.
All right.
Anyhow, I'm impressed with your dedication. Well, I won't go back on my word. This is yours. And that was the deal, too. He wanted to get that, and in return, he would give me the true Aohige Aojiru. If you ever want more, just say the word. This isn't for sale, but I'll make an exception for you. Oh, and I'll be making full use of this vintage yagen for my future research.
Thanks.
Bottom line, thanks a ton. You take your time looking around now.
We've got some new stuff. Take your time browsing.
All right, couple new items. Aohige Aojiru and Aohige Special. Very expensive. 200 HP to one ally and 200 HP to all allies. So some really good healing in exchange for that value. Nothing I can afford, well, I could afford, but nothing I'm in the especially market
Something up
for.
front, I hear if you toss a coin while your back's facing it, I forgot what happens.
I like that. That's starting off on a rumor. That fountain up front, if you toss a coin while your back's to it, something happens. You probably hear so many different variants of it that which one was it? I don't remember. But as I was saying, even during the sale, this is still going to be a big investment, but it wouldn't be bad to pick up some at some point. But today is not that point.
You got everything you need?
I do.
Thanks.
So now let's head back to Elizabeth and turn in that request.
Good day. Here are my requests. Let's hear the results.
It seems you've completed a request. One moment, please, while I check. Ah, so this is Aojiru. It's an awfully dreadful shade of green, isn't it? Well, I'll just take a sip first. I see. The mellow sweetness that washes over your tongue. The citrusy aroma that permeates your nasal cavity.
Marvelous.
It is frankly speaking quite delectable. Frankly speaking, quite delectable. Though it's rather disappointing there's not much of it to last. Please take this as your reward. 8 Twilight Fragments, okay. I've been spending a lot of those recently, so re-upping that quantity is really nice to see. And just completing that request as well. We're down to 2 now. Perform The King and I, which is I believe a theurgy that I don't have access to. One of these days it'll make itself known to me. And I need to max out a social link.
I won't insist you do anything, but it'd be greatly appreciated.
All right.
Very well, then.
I'll keep my eyes open, Elizabeth, and you take care with the rest of your day. Well, I think that covers everything at the mall here. Let's actually stop in Game Parade as I'm saying that. Just take a look at what games are available. And I've got this Temperance Arcana, so anything I do for social skills today is going to be that much more beneficial. High School of Youth and Punch Boxer. I don't need to work on my courage, but everything else, the academics and the charms still need help. So if I can look at something to do with those today, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Well, the only other place we haven't been is the Naganaki Shrine. I don't see anybody around, but let's mix it up a bit. We always go other places, but let's be at the bench here. We've got the tree behind us this time, a sandbox and playground in front. Let's just make this our spot too. Take a few deep breaths, get some water, and kind of just take our mind off things for a moment before we continue on with the day. How's everybody feeling? Was that a good break? I think so too. All right, let's keep moving then. Well, let's head back to the dorm and see about that movie. It should be some fun spending time together with a friend, maybe work on some social skill progress at the same time. It's been fun so far, so there's no reason to not think it will be again. So, I'm going to talk with Yukari and Akihiko because I assume since I've already been to a movie with them, they probably wouldn't want to go again. Mitsuru and Fuka both have grayed out speech bubbles there, so they probably don't have anything new to talk about. So it's that coin toss between Junpei and Aigis. And I guess we'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Akihiko.
By the way,
Summer vacation's going to be over pretty soon. Once school starts back up again, you won't have much time for anything else. So if there's something you want to do, you should do it while we're still on break. Yep, and I think I heard that line from him before, but it's as true today as it was then. And that's another reason I'm thinking the movie is the right choice. This is something we can only do today, or until the festival's over. But whoever I'm going with today, I believe today is the day for that person and for that movie. So other things like social links, I'd love to do some of those, but with luck, Suimitsu is still going to be available at the bench sometime next week. But this movie is today only. So that's why I want to enjoy it.
Jeez.
Yukari talking, I'm assuming about Junpei here. Look at that idiot. How can he eat hot food when it's already scorching in here? I feel like I'm getting hotter just watching him. Do you think you could get him out of here for a little? He's seriously starting to bother me.
Sorry. My bad.
Jeez, Yucatan. Sorry to bother you so much, but I'll make it up to you. Here, you can have half. But you gotta use my chopsticks, because I don't have any spares.
What?
Why would I want any? Whatever. I'm gonna go do my homework. If I can even focus on it in this heat. Yukari seems busy. I doubt she'd be in the mood to go. Based on that dialogue exchange, she sounds like she wants me to take Junpei. So I wonder if we'd be going to the movies today. And as hot as it is, I'm still on Junpei's side on this. That meal looks good. Even in this heat, I'd have one of those. But given that, if there's that potential to go with Junpei, I'm going to roll the dice and see if Aigis is busy with other things. It was really fun. The other day she was talking about how her entire day was scheduled out. She wanted to relax, and so her whole day was busy with relaxing.
Excuse me.
Tom-san, achieving relaxation is quite a difficult task. Merely standing in one spot does not seem to count as relaxing. Today I am observing everyone's actions so that tomorrow I might relax in the correct manner. Alright. Interesting. I'm kind of glad the game pointed that out because I was kind of thinking that too. She wants to relax properly and she's trying to analyze how it's done because she tried to do it on her own and it didn't really achieve the result she was going for. And she's going to continue analyzing today, but I like that follow-up that the game was thinking just like I was, that maybe I can kind of help her relax if we go to a movie tomorrow. Remains to be seen if that'll actually play out, but I'll try if we can. But it shows that it's not going to be today. So today it sounds like maybe my hunch was correct and it might be Junpei. And I don't see... the only other person it would be could be Ken or Chairman Akutsuki, like I said, but he's very seldom here during the day. Summer break for us, but I'm sure he's still busy. But I think we've been everywhere else, so I'm going to assume it's Junpei today. And it's going to be kind of that gamble, because I'm not sure what social skill we're going to be working on today. If it's courage, then that's kind of a missed opportunity, but it's not just about the social skill side of things. I want to spend time with Junpei doing something that we can only do today. Something fun, something summer-related. So even if that's courage, it's fine. I want to do this. We're not playing for that min-max approach, we're playing for the fun approach, and I think this will be fun. Ouch, hot, hot, hot. I gotta hurry or I'll miss the trailers. Alright, he's thinking movies. But I gotta grab some grub first or I'll keel over on the way there. Oh, hey Tom, I'm thinking of catching some flicks. Want to tag along? The lineup today is choice, man. Yeah, and I get this bonus with my Temperance Arcana. So I've got, that 2 in 3 chance that it's not courage. Should I go to the film festival with Junpei? Absolutely. I don't care what we're going to see. It's been fun with everything I've seen so far, so I have no reason to think it won't be today. Let's go.
That's right.
Sweet. Just give me a minute to finish eating.
Nothing weird about two guys going to the movies together, right? Because this superhero flick's got me pumped.
All right. Sounds fun.
Come on, let's go. Ooh, I'm grabbing some caramel corn.
That doesn't necessarily sound bad either. Yeah, let's get our snacks and get to the movie.
Just picked up a robbery in progress on the police scanner. It's at a bank 5 blocks away, big guy.
The cops in this town are a joke. We better get moving, stat. And, this one of those banks where tons of hot babes hang out?
All right. Interesting bit of dialogue there. I've pointed it out before too, but I like how the audience in the theater changes depending on the movies we're watching. I watched American Heroes Save Innocent Lives from Evil Forces. Kind of sounding like this might be another courage-based thing, which is fine. I mean, I'm here to have fun at the theater with Junpei, so I'm totally okay with that. I learned how to stand up for freedom and justice. Oh, it was Charm. Okay. Well, that's a pleasant surprise. I'll definitely take that. 3 points towards my Charm progress. Very cool. So I still managed to luck out and get some progress towards a social skill and enjoy a movie with Junpei.
Man, I should have been born in America. By now, I would have, saved so many chicks.
All right, yeah.
maybe even the whole freaking country. And everyone be like, wow, you're the best, Junpei man.
Junpei man.
Don't you think?
Sure, yeah. If you think that's the most important thing, but I'm on your side for it.
Could have been a whole different life, man.
Yeah, that's true in any situation. There's also that cautionary tale about the grass being greener, doesn't always work, so. Still a fun day. I'm not sure if we did anything on the way back. I mean, as much as he already had to eat, we probably didn't really want to get much of a meal, but yeah, it's still a lot of fun. I went back to the dorm with Junpei. Kind of seeing that summer superhero movie, too. It feels like you've got those talking points now for going forward, whoever else has seen it. And I've seen so many movies that there's probably a lot of movies I can talk about with anybody. Akihiko's here to greet me, though. Oh, you're back. It's a pain dealing with the heat every day, but it's actually a good temperature for exercising. I think I'll do some high-intensity training tonight. All right, I wonder if that's kind of a flavor text way of saying that he's not available to go to Tartarus. Which is fine. I'm probably not looking to go to Tartarus myself. A couple activities here. There looks to be the potential to go for a walk with Koromaru, to do some gardening with Fuka. That might be it for here around the dorm. I'll stop up in my room and check my messages and see what's going on there. Just an ad from Wakatsu. Limited set meal today. Today we're serving up our special limited dish only for our regulars. A full course seafood set meal available at a reasonable price. We hope you will all try it. Remember, the healthy brain stems from healthy food. Wakatsu's got your back. It has been a while since I've been to Wakatsu. It wouldn't be bad to go there again. It would work on my academics, and with that Temperance Arcana, I would get a little bit extra bonus. Let's take a look and see who else. I'm not sure, kind of spaced out on who I was available to talk to downstairs. Okay, yeah, it looks like nobody's got anything specific they want to talk about. Step in here and get cleaned up. See if there's anything to think about besides the plants growing up on the roof. If they're ready in 2 days, was it? 29th, yep, 2 days. Well, let's see. It wouldn't be bad to do some gardening. It wouldn't be bad to do... I guess you're ruling it out that way. It wouldn't be bad to do any activity tonight. There's not like, oh man, I don't want to do that. So, which ones, I guess, stand out? Stuff at the dorm here would work. Well, let's take a look around as well. It's Thursday, so there's a chance that Mutatsu-san is available at Club Escapade. But I keep thinking back to that Temperance Arcana that I've got. To get that little bit of extra social skill progress. Not watching the news tonight. Well, let's step out and at least take that walk around town and see. I can think about it while we're out, and then we're not just standing around the lobby pacing. Okay, yeah, I do see a social link card over there. So we'll start over here and just kind of make our way in that direction. I've already climbed the stairs up and down today, so we'll just kind of peer from here. And I might make my way back, who knows? I mean, it doesn't sound bad, getting just a meal somewhere tonight. I haven't done that in a while. It doesn't sound like Junpei and I did that after the movie, so it could be nice to just take it easy and go there. But that won't be the only stop tonight. I'll still kind of make my rounds so that I can say I did a bit more. I suppose by that logic, I could always come to Game Parade as well. It's High School of Youth, so that would be even more charm progress. Could be the night for charm. But between the two, I would kind of like to see my academics come up next, since I'm only rank 4 there versus rank 5 with my charm. I'm not going to be picky. I mean, just like the movie today, I got academic progress, or I got charm progress, and that was great. If I can get any progress, that will be good. Well, looks like the fortune-telling fan here and the candid woman have something to talk about. I think all she needs to get closer to her friend is a better understanding. She says she understands fine, but I'm not sure. That friend I met after Mama told me my fortune, I can't seem to get close to her. I don't understand. Maybe I should ask Mama for advice. I think we've kind of talked about that idea as well. I think she was talking about that back when she was deciding what clothes to buy. She really felt like she's starting to outsource her decision-making process entirely to the idea of fortunes and things. And again, if it's one of those things that makes you happy and doesn't hurt you or others, nothing wrong with it. But the more you start taking agency out of your choices, the more slippery slope that is. It kind of makes you that much more arbitrary. It's like, well, nothing happens is my fault. I didn't have a say in this. I had to do it that way because this was what my fortune said. This was destined to happen. It's unavoidable. The coin came up tails, so I had to take a left turn instead of a right turn. Where do you draw the line? It probably varies from person to person. It just makes you think. Makes me wonder anyway.
Go have a look for yourself.
We'll stop back here and talk to the suspicious man and see if he has anything new to sell. He does not. I could spend time with Mutatsu-san. It's been a little while, and I do have a couple tower persona with me, so I wouldn't need to pick anybody up. Maybe this is that night to see what everybody else decided to do with their time. Not to necessarily influence my choices, but I feel like nothing stands out head and shoulders above anything else. There's a lot of good choices, but not one that's like, this is the thing I want to do. It's not like the movie this afternoon where it's like, I knew I wanted to go to a movie today with a film festival going on. There's a lot of little things tonight that would be fun, but let's see what everybody else decided. An overwhelming 89% went daily life. A lot of different activities as well. There was the walk, the gardening, but then the other, the more basic activities. 2% went to Tartarus, and 9% spent time with Mutatsu-san. And those are, totally great choices as well. That 9%, that 2%. I've been in those single-digit percent categories at times and was totally happy with them. So I'm not ruling those out just because they're small percentages. There's still that part of me. Maybe I'm just supposed to go with it because I keep thinking about it. That just keeps kind of drawing me back to getting dinner. It's been a while since I've just gone out and done that for the night. Just something simple. We've kind of got the time tonight. Like I said, there's nothing especially pressing that makes me feel like I have to go anywhere. We made that great progress in Tartarus the last few nights. We've got a busy week ahead of us next week, so I don't know when I might even have the chance to be out here again. I've got this Temperance Arcana too. So it kind of feels like it's all the more valuable to take advantage of that because I found it in Tartarus last night. I did still get some use out of it this afternoon at the movie with Junpei. Got that little bit of extra charm progress, but if I can kind of double its value by getting even more with dinner here, that doesn't sound bad either. It's Thursday, so it's, you always need to eat. There's never a bad night for dinner, but I can't even really remember the last time I was here. I came with somebody, though. It wasn't recent, but it wasn't technically that long ago. Not important tonight anyway, but yeah, let's save the game and get some dinner. That sounds like a nice, just easy thing to do tonight. Gets me rested up for tomorrow. I don't know if the film festival, I assume, is going to continue tomorrow. Might be able to get to see a few more movies. But yeah, then we'll just see where things take us. It might be easier tomorrow night if there's activities at the dorm or social links to consider those then, because I don't have that Temperance Arcana giving me a social stat boost. So yeah, let's go to Wakatsu Kitchen. They've got the seafood full course to raise my academics, and that was the next category I did want to give some focus to. So I'm going to go with that. Just a nice, easy dinner. A place I like, food I like, no pressure. I ordered the seafood full course. I can sense the omega-3s rushing to my brain. I feel like I can solve any problem now. Always love seeing the big 3 points there. And I'm glad that we did that in the sense that I just got the fullest progress I can make, and that still wasn't enough to push me to a new level. Academics is definitely that harder one, but it seems to take more effort to raise. So getting a big night of progress like that tonight just really really helps. I've still got a ways to go, but getting 3 points today is 3 points closer. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I won't say there wasn't that part of me that was like, maybe this will be the night it'll rank up, but it wasn't, but it'll happen one of these days. It's a nice gradual experience. All right, and it was a little bit of a quicker day, but that does take us to the end of Thursday. So let's go talk about it. Okay, so here we are. That was the end of Thursday, August 27th. It was a quick day, but it was a good day. It was just kind of one of those nice ones after the last few busier days, going to Tartarus and spending the day doing all sorts of different things, to just have a day today that felt really low pressure. Just to kind of get up, get into the day, not have to be anywhere or do anything. Take that walk around town, complete those couple requests for Elizabeth. I guess it was just one today, but getting that all sorted out was good. Sold some stuff to Officer Kurosawa and made some money. Unlocked some new medicine to purchase at the pharmacy. So, little things there. Got to stop a few different places, check out the net cafe and things. Just, make my rounds there. But to make it back to the dorm then and have that option to continue going to the movies. It was Junpei today. I really enjoyed that. It was cool to get to go, say I saw that superhero movie for the summer. Got to do something with Junpei. The fact that it worked on my charm was just an added bonus. It was just another basic day. I mean, I've been to a lot of movies recently, so maybe those don't stand out quite as much as they did at first, but I'm still really happy with it. For the exact same reason, I don't want to keep, reiterating every single time, but it's the kind of stuff we can only do now, and we did it. Akihiko even talked about it as much. There are some things you can only do on summer break, and this was one of those things, so that just, further reinforced that it felt like a good choice. It was fun to come away from that with us both having a good time and doing something together just as friends. Nothing challenging, nothing dangerous, just going to a movie with a friend. I'm going to try to keep doing that as well for as long as that festival's going on. And then to come to the evening and just have that same level of nothing's calling my name. There were little things I could do. I could have done some gardening or gone for a walk with Koromaru. We could have gone to Tartarus. We could have done a lot of little things, but I've made a lot of good progress recently, and it was just kind of nice to take that night to take a step back from it all and just kind of take a breath and say, okay, we've been doing good recently. We've still got a little bit of time. Let's just take it easy and get dinner. I had that Temperance Arcana giving me a boost to social stat progress, which kind of helped influence my choice as well. But it's been a while since I've been to Wakatsu Kitchen, so I headed over that way. Got just their seafood platter for their regulars. Got 3 points of academic progress towards my overall academics. Not enough to rank up, of course, but nice to see that progress. And just take it easy. Get a good meal, probably go back to the dorm afterwards and relax a little bit. Kind of warm, it's more than warm, it sounds like, but it is what it is. It is summer. But spend time doing whatever with whoever was back at the dorm, whether that's watching some TV or just chatting, maybe working on summer homework and making sure that's all finished off. But a no pressure night. Get to bed early, come into Friday tomorrow, start our final weekend of summer break as positively and productively as possible, and just keep it all going. I'm happy with all things considered. It was a quicker day, but that's how life works too. I mean, there are some of those big long days that feel like they're full from the minute you get out of bed till the minute you get back to bed at night. And then there are those other ones you just kind of you drift through, and it's easy. There's no pressure, no obligations, nothing forcing you to do anything. That was what today felt like to me, and I'm very happy with it. I hope you enjoyed it as well. But that did actually take us to the end of Thursday, August 27th. So thank you so much for being here to enjoy the journey with me. My name is Tom Shima. I stream this Persona a Day series live every day at 12:30 Eastern Time. So anytime that works for you and you want to see how things end up, I'd love to have you. I also upload each of the day's playthroughs to my YouTube channel. So whatever works best for your schedule, you can watch any episode at whatever pace you want. They'll be there to watch at your convenience, and I hope you enjoy them. And it is Thursday now, so the week is moving along. That weekend is right around the corner. So let's do our best to finish off all the little things that we need to get taken care of so that we can come into the weekend able to really enjoy every aspect of it that we're trying to. I'll do my best to get ready for that, and I hope you guys do as well. I've been Tom Shima. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope I can see you again tomorrow as this Persona a Day series continues. And until our paths cross again, I hope you take care. Thank you very much, and goodbye.